evening, ladies and gentlemen. MATTROISE here with another live stream tonight of Dark Side of the Ring. Jake the Snake Roberts in the shadows of Grizzly Adams. We're going to see what happens live here tonight for the premiere of Dark Side of the Ring of Season 3, the episode of Jake the Snake Roberts. We're going to see what happens live. How's everybody doing tonight? Good evening, everyone. What do we have in the house tonight? We got Jacob Collins, King Jacob, Dolores Simmons, King L. Moxley in the house. What's going on, everybody? The show is about to start momentarily.
Drops over dead.
All right, here we go.
He does his promo, and he gets a standing ovation. He goes home, and he dies. He couldn't write that story. So it was sad. It was sad.
I was sad for his family. The children weren't going to have a father. I mean, just everything about it, and just so bad. Nobody should ever have to see their loved one die like that. I mean, I was sad for the fans. I was sad that people had lost something that meant so much to them. This character, this gimmick, the Ultimate Warrior, like everything about it was so horrible.
I would say that Warrior never said anything any more truthful.
Some
than his last words on Raw.
Every man's heart one day beats its final beat. His lungs breathe their final breath.
You gotta breathe your last breath. Your heart's gonna beat this last time. It's just we never suspected it'd be that quick, that sudden.
Michael Maroney.
Rest in peace.
Here we go. Jake the Snake Roberts is starting right now. Hey, King L. Andy in the house. What's going on, man?
Jake the Snake Roberts is one of the most authentic personalities the wrestling world has ever seen.
I'll drop you so fast that DDT, your whole family will fall down.
Behind his raw intensity lies the depth of personal trauma, which has shaped his iconic in-ring persona.
How can anything that looks so hot be so cold? Well, it's easy. You see, time has done that to me.
Unknown to fans for years, wrestlers Sam Houston and Rockin' Robin are Jake the Snake's real-life brother and sister. Each followed in the footsteps of their father, wrestling giant Grizzly Smith.
The control that Grizz had over his kids. He could pit them all against each other because he was a master of everything. He was a puppeteer.
Scarred by traumatic childhoods, the Smith children followed self-destructive paths, and each battled addictions that nearly destroyed their lives.
You know how hard it is to put a smile on your face when you know what a piece of shit you really are?
I'd been in prison 2 days and I tried to hang myself.
It's the very, very young girls that seems to be the trigger. And I was scared of it, just totally scared of it.
This is Joe in here. Without a body, you can't file murder.
Decades later, the Smith family finally faced
What's up, Elvis?
in order to survive beyond the ring.
Lies have consequences.
If you want to feel pain, then you have to go from the top and get knocked to the bottom. That's when you feel real pain.
Let's get our guest host on the stream. El Boricua, Rory 2.
What's going on, Matt?
None of us wants to talk about what happened. Damn much.
Welcome, Rory.
They just
How you
drug
doing?
out.
I'm good. I'm good.
There's just no relationship. There's no pat each other on the back shit. There's no, I'm happy for you. You would have never thought we were brothers and sisters, that's for sure.
Well, why were you guys not close?
Because we were always that way. We had just been kind of raised at a distance.
Since the formulation of professional wrestling as an organized sport, it's been a family business to a lot of the participants. There's been a lot of well-known wrestling families like the Hart family from Calgary, the Von Erichs from Texas. You could trust family members with the business secrets and the secrets in the ring because they were your blood. And also they had a vested interest in the success of the industry because it was their livelihood as well. I'm Jim Cornette. For over 40 years, I've been a part of professional wrestling as an announcer, manager, promoter, but also I've been a student of professional wrestling history for over 50 years.
So can you give us an introduction to the Smith family?
Even though the Smith family was all related, the people inside the industry knew that, but to the fans, Jake Roberts, Sam Houston, Rockin' Robin, Grizzly Smith were all different people. There was no knowledge publicly that they were related. You know, in all honesty, Sam Houston was the best in-ring performer of the entire family.
My name is Michael Smith, a.k.a. Sam Houston. How I fit into the Smith family, I'm one of them. Depending on who you look at, I mean, I'm somebody's father, I'm somebody's son, I'm somebody's brother. Through our family, first Jake's the oldest, then Richard, then myself, and then Robin. Robin's one of the best women's world champions, ever come out.
Wow, look at that belt.
And she's my sister. It's an honor for me to say that.
Tell us the name that you
I think that's awesome, Michael.
Many years ago, Rockin' Robin.
You know how that name came about?
Actually, it was just kind of a lazy thing. One of my first matches, they said, what do you want to be announced as? And I just said, okay, Rockin' Robin. I think I would have liked to have tried out Rotten Robin. I think that would have been fun. I'm Robin Smith, and for the Smith family, I am the sister of Jake the Snake Roberts, Sam Houston, and then I have another brother that a lot of people don't know about, Richard.
There's Richard Neighbors and Orion Smith is my father, and Jake Roberts is my brother, Sam Houston is my brother, Robin Smith is my sister.
So can you tell us who Orion Smith Jr. is?
That's Jake. This is Jake and myself. Jake the Snake Roberts is his wrestling name. When he was growing up in high school, my grandmother and stuff called him Buster. That was his nickname. I kind of stuck with him for years, but Jake's what he wrestles by.
So why wasn't getting involved in wrestling anything that was interesting to you?
I didn't want to travel like that. It's not a lifestyle. But Jake likes the attention. He likes all the stardom to get on him.
Please welcome Jake the Snake Roberts.
When he walks in the room, I mean, it's like, he wants it all to be there. And that's from being in the ring for 20 years. That's being in that business. It's just a rat race. It wasn't me.
Jake Roberts as a wrestler had strengths and had weaknesses. Jake Roberts was never a high-level amateur athlete. He didn't have a ridiculous physique. But what Jake knew and understood was the mental aspect of pro wrestling, the psychology of it. By growing up with a father in wrestling and by learning how to think of it, and he had the verbal ability.
Don't come calling me a sicko, because, brother, if you look at yourself in the mirror, I think you'll find out one thing. You're no different than me if you tell yourself the truth.
Jake the Snake Roberts, once he fully developed that persona, was able to make you believe that he really was a snake in the grass. And there was probably some truth to it.
He was kind of a dad's shadow in a way. I think he spent as much time as he could with Dad and maybe, I guess, learning the ropes,
That's Dad and Jake.
Jake the Snake Roberts here. Real name is Aurelian Smith Jr. Now you know why I'm with Jake the Snake.
So, your career in wrestling, what was your dad's reaction to your interest in wanting to do that?
He didn't want me in wrestling, period. In fact, he got me fired a couple of places, asked the promoters to fire me, to get me out. I got humiliated, got stretched, I got tore up, basically crawled back to the locker room, and my father looked at me and said, I'm ashamed of you, you're gutless, and you'll never amount to anything. Exactly what I wanted to hear. That was my whole drive. I got into wrestling because I hated my father. And I was going to break it off in his ass. I wanted to hear my father say, I'm proud of you, son. I'm really proud of you. He never told me that. He'd tell other wrestlers he was proud of them. But he wouldn't tell me. Never. And that was my drive.
So do you know how your dad got involved in wrestling?
He had worked in the oil fields. He met someone that knew about wrestling or was involved in wrestling and, saw this big, humongous dude, you know, and said, you'd probably be good.
He would line up on Friday afternoon where they all got paid outside the railroad yard. And he would stand up against the wall, and the guys would pay him 25 to 50 cents. They would pay him if they could just draw back and hit him in the stomach as hard as they could, because it was a bet to try to make him double over. He would make more money that afternoon in an hour's time than he would the whole week. So then he got to wild hair and he wanted to get into wrestling.
He was 7 foot tall, about 350 pounds, long red hair, big beard. Looked like he just walked right out of the woods.
I wore a pair of blue jeans and had a rope, a piece of sash cord, that's what it's called. That was his belt. If he could ever get a hold of somebody, he'd wrap his arms around it, and that was it.
He's a big guy.
For you, as a young kid, to watch your dad wrestle, how did that feel?
Wow, how did it make me feel?
Yeah.
I was honored. I mean, Superman was my dad. He's the main event. He's the biggest thing on the card. He really was the biggest thing on the card.
I used to get really freaked out when I'd go to the matches and stuff, and I'd be inside the matches watching him. He'd get his head busted open or, scratched, and he'd go to bleeding and stuff. 6, 7, 8 years old, and I'm totally flipped. So Dad'd get out of the ring, I'd go back to the back with him, and I'd be crying my eyes out. And he'd go back there and he'd sit down, and the doctor would look at him and say, Grizz, I told you I can't do anything else with your head because the skin, the tissue was tore up so bad. They'd take it, clean him up, put a butterfly Band-Aid on it. Okay, see you tomorrow night. And he would travel to the next town. And it's just an ongoing thing. I used to think when I was a kid, why does he want to do that? He tell me, so I got to make a living. I think one of the things that has helped me to understand life and to enjoy life as much as I do is my father. He would give you a whipping for lying to him. He'd give you a whipping whenever he thought you needed it. He'd give you a whipping for making a mistake.
My father was a mean man. Mean in the way that he tortured us psychologically. He would play the angle out at home, his injuries, his feeling of the upcoming match, how dangerous this match was going to be with those guys. And, I look back now and I said, why didn't I figure it out? They kept showing up in the same territory my dad would go to every damn time. Oh, what the hell? These guys are chasing my father down. They're going to kill him. I remember crying myself to sleep many a night thinking my dad was going to die. That bastard never told us anything.
By the end of the 70s, Grizzly Smith retires from wrestling in the ring and transitions to a management position behind the scenes. But he would use his power and influence for something much more sinister.
I'd been around the business for a little while at that point, and when I first got there and was in the locker room hearing all the other people who had known Grizzly longer, been around him, talk about him, the wrestlers always had a way of knocking or talking behind the back of the authority figure or the office personnel. But I'd never heard it like this. Every joke, wherever Grizzly wasn't, every single little statement had something to do with, I wonder if Grizzly's mentoring the young girls, or he's probably got one of them on his lap reading their Bible verses. And they would laugh and they thought that was funny. I'm like, that kind of strange. And I had no idea of the backstory that the family had that would come out in years and decades later on.
Everybody knew Grizz. Everybody had good things to say about him. You wanted to do road trips with him because you wanted to pick his brain about, like, how can I make myself better? How do I make more money? My name is Nicola Roberts. I worked in the wrestling profession. My dad promoted in Lubbock, Texas. Both of my parents were wrestlers. But how I actually met and got into the Smith family, I think this was like April of '85. I kind of started talking to Sam a little bit then, and July 30th was the very first day that we kissed, and we got married a year to the date from there.
Baby doll is mother of my children. I love her immensely. I always will.
What was your experience with Grizzly Smith?
The craziest thing to go along with the whole Grizzly Smith and the weirdness of it was to do a road trip with him. We would, like, all of a sudden be like 50 miles off the road, picking up some 14, 15-year-old girl then she was going to ride with us for 3 to 4 days. And it was just like, you're going to put, okay. And then her parents were like waving on the front yard, like, bye, see you on Tuesday. It was really weird because it wasn't until after his death that you kind of start finding out, you know, the whole whirlwind of the stories and the whole just horrible stuff that was going on. And I was there, and you kind of get that feeling like, okay, something's not quite right, and you look for it. I was right there, and I never saw it.
That's too bad. What do you think about that, Rory?
That was some screwed up guy. He was terrible.
Yeah, that's horrible.
It's terrible that there's people like that in this world.
Yeah, I know. It's just a shame. We're probably going to hear more information as this episode continues.
I'm going to give you a little bit about Grizzly Smith, about his bio. He's the father of Michael and Rockin' Robin, and Michael was Sam Houston, and Rockin' Robin was a women's champion for WWF from 1988 to 1990, and he wrestled in Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, NWA, WCWF also.
Really?
He was tag team champion several times.
Oh, wow. So he's been in the business a long time.
Yeah, and he won the heavyweight championship for NWA in Texas in 1968 against a guy named Spoiler.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool.
But that's good that we're hearing the dark side of sports, because like in wrestling, we don't typically hear this, but this is the great thing about dark side of the ring.
Yeah, you don't hear things like this on a daily basis, but it's a good thing we're getting this up. Let's join. Let's see. We got TJ Young in the house. What's going on, TJ?
What's up, MATTROISE? Oh, sorry. What's up, MATTROISE?
How you feeling?
Good. Playing Dota 2K19.
Okay, all right, that's good. We got King Jacob.
Oh, yeah, the NWO, baby! Cause we're just too sweet! And I'm letting you all now till tomorrow. The NWO is gonna climb the ladder, and we're gonna talk shit.
Got King L. Moxley.
Michael Maroney, where are you at, Michael Maroney?
And King L. Andy.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, guys?
Michael Maroney, where are you at, little boy?
What's up, Dro? How you doing, bro? Yeah.
Where you at? Where you at, little boy, Michael Maroney? I'm here for another debate.
Mikhail. Any of you guys watching the show tonight?
No.
No?
For nerds.
You don't watch Jake the Snake?
Who wants to watch two grown men? Who wants to watch two grown men touch each other? Who wants to watch that? Oh, you little fan. You'll be watching men getting fist fights, real fights, not that little ballerina shit.
Hey,
well, I know
look
this show.
He's eating cockroaches. Look again. Look.
You got. Well, you guys gonna watch? You guys gonna watch Logan Paul and Mayweather Sunday?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Hell no! That little fucking rig that shit. Fuck boxing. Maroney. You can come in and watch that.
I'm a real one. I'll beat you up. I'm a real one, Maroney.
All right. I'll see you guys next commercial break.
Which would be a source of torment for the rest of his life.
Jay was a mean son of a bitch that didn't care about nothing. And there's nothing that's out of bounds with Jay. Aurelian, completely different cat. Aurelian hasn't grown since he was 12, 13 years old. I put him away a long time ago. I had to. It hurt too much. I don't think I've been Aurelian in 30 or 40 years. And I know that I ever will be again. Aurelian feels it. Aurelian remembers. And Aurelian's crippled. He can't do anything about it. But I am more comfortable with Jake now. I respect Jake. I know how dangerous Jake is. Jake's okay as long as you got him handcuffed. You know, really, seriously. Aurelian, very scary kid. And again, I don't think I've grown since I was 13. When most of that stuff started happening.
What can you tell us about your mother and where she came from and how she ended up with your father?
She was 13 when I was born. My father was a pedophile. Disgusting pedophile. Which would haunt me the rest of my life. By the age of 17, then he divorced my mother. And he left and went on the road. Leaving us all behind. Kids got passed out. My little brother Richard was passed out to my dad's sister and her husband. They couldn't have children. My sister Jolene she was tossed everywhere. She spent too much time with my dad, if you know what I mean. My mother was blind to a lot of this. I had a great mother, wonderful mother, loving mother.
After his parents split up, Jake lives an idyllic life with his grandmother until she passes away when he is 11 years old, forcing him to move back in with his father and his new wife, Marcia.
I thought it was going to be the greatest thing ever met. This is going to be so cool. Well, it wasn't cool. He was forced to take me home with him. Shortly after I moved in with him, his wife started playing games, sometimes games that weren't so funny, sexual games. I went to my dad and told on her one time, and she stopped me right in the middle of it. So I'll tell you later. And she went in and talked to my dad. Next thing I know, she beat me with a damn clothes hanger and fly swatter. It's one thing to have sex, but it's another thing to get beaten for doing it. Freaked me out. Little did I know my father was aware of all that, because he was doing the same thing to my sisters.
First, I want to say this, is that my intention is not to destroy a legacy that was, my dad was great at what he did. He could be a hero, but to me, he was my monster. I guess just going back to when it all started, I was probably 8 or 9 years old. And the wild thing about it was that I remember about a month before the first thing ever happened, he basically was working me. And this is part of the manipulation that I think that people do to kind of groom you and get you where they want you, basically. So for about a month or so before the first thing ever happened, he was walking around completely ignoring me. He couldn't stand to be in the same room. As an 8-year-old kid, I mean, you think, well, what in the world have I done? All you want is the love of your parents, right? Then one day, my mother was gone, and he worked during the day. He was home working in the office in the back, and so he called me in the back, and just to say, well, Daddy loves you, and I mean, I was so relieved that he does love me. He doesn't hate me, and that turned into the first time he put his hands on me. So you come out of that real confused, real, had no idea how to process that. I mean, you just don't. I think that very day it strips you of your security. It strips you of your self-worth, your self-respect, innocence. It strips you of all the things that make you a child. It really does.
How long did it
I think from when I was about 8 until about 14. I told my mother about it, and she gathered up everything, and we left. At about 15, I actually remember telling him that if he ever did anything again, that I would shoot him with his own gun, because I knew where they were.
Jake has spoken about some inappropriateness from being around your mother. What do you know about that?
All I can tell you is that my mother was not the kind of person that would have tried to be inappropriate. If something happened with my mother, I tend to think that my dad probably asked her to do some things that she never would have done, just for his own whatever pleasure. She was, 16, whenever they got married. So she was very, very young.
When Robin is 15 years old, her half-sister Jolynn, Grizzly's other daughter, pays her an unexpected visit.
She came, she picked me up, and we went out, we went shopping. And to me, it seemed like there was something that she was wanting to tell me or talk to me about or ask me, or she was just asking quite a few questions. Her main thing was, do I feel safe? Do I feel comfortable? I think she wanted to know if I had gone through the same thing, because there was no doubt in my mind that the same thing happened to her. I don't doubt it to this day. It just seemed like there was an awful lot on her mind. And then it was about 2 weeks later when she was kidnapped.
Welcome back to guest host El Boricua, Rory 2. What's going on, man?
I'm doing well. That keeps getting stranger by the minute. And by the parents allowing their daughters to get inside the car with that crazy nut. Jeez. I'm sure he
Yeah, I mean, it was just it's just a shame. I mean, and then he knew about his wife having relations with Jake the Snake when he was a kid. I mean, that's sick.
I'm sure that's why Jake the Snake has his character, how dark it is. Remember that they talked about his relationship with him in the movie Beyond the Net?
Yeah, I remember that movie, yeah.
It was terrible because it seemed like they didn't have a relationship, but I'm sure that's why he's so crazy in the head and sadistic. And I'm sure that's not just a character. It's how he really felt, and that's why he wanted to do a character that gray and dark in WWF.
Right, you're right.
He talked about that, and he's like, "Well, you do you."
You're right about that. Yeah, absolutely, Rory. Let's get TJ Young in the house. What's up, TJ? Welcome back, TJ. And we got King L. Moxley. What's going on, guys?
Michael Maroney, where are you, little boy? I'm a real boy. I'm Michael Maroney. I'm a real boy.
Michael, yeah. I haven't seen Michael. He was on the stream in the chat, but I haven't seen him on here.
Excuse me, bitch. I'm Michael Maroney. I'm a real boy. Nice to meet you. Have you seen Russian Wolf yet?
We got welcome back, King L. Andy.
Hello, Pedro.
What's going on? How you guys doing? Well, no one's watching this show tonight, Jake the Snake?
Oh, because it's for some stupid fat goat. Fucking whiny little bitch. Freaking snowbat, freaking death.
Justice for real, Pedro.
Moxley and Maroney too. Yeah, we don't see Maroney here.
That's bullshit. He's scared of
What's up, Jacob? What's up, Jacob?
Michael Maroney, I'm a real boy.
Sarah gonna go angry women mode again.
Get up!
Welcome back. We got King Jacob. What's up, Carlos?
Hello,
You son of a bitch!
Bad
Pedro. Very bad Pedro.
I got an announcement to go to bombs.
I'm TJ Young, and I eat cockroaches, and I don't even wash my hands.
So how much?
Came over the intercom and said, "Robin, Mike, Richard."
I'll see you guys next commercial break.
Phone call. It was Dad, and I told him, he said, you need to get home immediately.
So we got home. Dad left a note in the house that said Jolene had been kidnapped. I thought it was kind of crazy at first because I was like, how does he know she's been kidnapped? Was there a ransom or what was going on? Richard put his hand through the wall.
I busted. They totally lost him.
They were very close, Richard and Jolene. Closer than any of us.
Somebody has hurt my sister. I need to find out what my next step is. I couldn't understand why somebody wanted to kidnap somebody who was so sweet. She never hurt nobody. She had no intentions of hurting nobody. She just wanted to live a happy, free life. And she was finally happy. She had a kid. That mission was accomplished. It was a quiet, peaceful trailer park just living in. She finally had it going on. And then this.
When you talk about murder, kidnapping, armed robbery, something like that, no, we just didn't have that. That just wasn't in Tatum, Texas. My name's Carl Gage. My nickname's Buzz. I've been Buzz all my life. I'm 69 years old. And in 1979, I was 28, and I was chief of police in Tatum, Texas. As I remember, just on routine patrol that one particular morning, and the manager from the Cherry Hill Mobile Home Park flagged me down. I knew him. He said, "I'm kidnapping out here at the trailer park."
Jolene was there with little Ted, her baby. They grabbed her and pulled her out and threw her in this car and took off.
Jolene was 5'10", probably weighed 200. You ain't gonna take her down by yourself. Me and her used to wrestle, and she's tough. So there ain't no way one person loaded her in that car.
Went right to it pretty quick, got out there, and the doors open. Of course, we hear something in the house. And what's that? He said, well, her baby is in there. The baby's fine, wasn't no problem. Then the husband got there. We got in, and I noticed the letters on the little table there by the door. I said, what are these? They're addressed to your wife. I said, that's my ex-wife. She would send threatening letters to her.
With the menacing letters as evidence, authorities' number one suspect becomes Phelan Rogers, the ex-wife of Jolene's husband. Investigators discover incriminating evidence in Phelan's car, and she eventually confesses to the kidnapping. But she claims Jolene escaped shortly after the abduction.
Searching, oh Lord have mercy. We had search parties out. We had helicopters, we had horses, we had motorcycles, we had people on foot. We had a psychic call. She came down. I think I can help you out. I think I'm getting messages from Jolene. She was given personal possession of Jolene's. She was saying it's dark, maybe like a well or something. Let's start looking for abandoned wells. And we got information on a couple of them that had been covered or filled in, so we went out, we checked them. We never found a body.
Jolene's body is never recovered, making a murder charge impossible. Phelan is brought to court indicted on the lesser charge of kidnapping. The Smith family is devastated.
I think that's probably the first time my father ever missed a wrestling match was when my sister was kidnapped. He went to the trial. I didn't go to the trial. I was medicating myself, trying to pass out every day.
The only information we got was through Dad because we weren't allowed to go to court. And he just said, no, you're not going to court. And that was that.
It's amazing that the evidence was overwhelming, but without the body and without somebody to say, I saw her kill her. She got convicted of aggravated kidnapping, got 33 years. I think she served 7.
Dad used to carry a piano string in his hand. You take a piano string and 2 pieces of wood and hold it in your hand. He was hoping to get close enough to her, supposedly. Is what I've been told. He was wanting to get close enough to her to where he could be able to do that, and it would kill her. I was told there was 4 sheriffs in front and back and on the sides because Dad was so large. And they knew with a man that large, once he was mad, it was going to be hell to pay.
Well, they say murder's hard to prove. How can you prove murder? Go back to the story. She works at a place that has an incinerator. I believe that that's where they took her. Whether she was conscious, unconscious, or even dead, I
think she found her way to the incinerator. And there's no evidence there. It's all gone.
I just started thinking that who would have the most to lose here? What's the reason to get rid of her? And I thought, well, I mean, really, somebody who's got a lot to lose would be Dad. If she was going to expose him, you know, with the young girls, and, you know, it cost him his career. And so, yeah, I kind of questioned that. Richard really wanted to go to Unsolved Mysteries, and Dad actually told him he didn't want him to. Why in the world wouldn't you want that? They actually solve murders. Dad was against it. So, you know, that throws in more suspicion there.
Yeah, there's a wild thought. Did Dad have something to do with it? Was he involved? I don't know. You can bring up 1,000 questions on the whole ordeal. I wished I could say, man, I walked in there and seen my dad, and he was just bawling his eyes out. It tore him to shreds. I never saw it.
That's a shame. Welcome back to guest host El Bariqua, Rory 2.
All I have to say that's one sadistic man. It's a shame he wasn't charged or anything like that.
Yeah, it is a shame. Yeah, I mean, and the case is still open, right?
Yep, looks like it. And isn't there statutes of limitations typically?
Yeah, after I think a certain amount of time, but I mean,
he was a famous wrestler, you know, like Vince does, but he wasn't with Vince, that they put money under the table and they get away with it. That could be it also.
that could be it, like what happened with Jimmy Snuka, right?
Yep, with the Nancy Argentino case for Snuka, you're right.
Yeah. I know he paid someone off with that. I mean,
It's
geez.
just like the Bruiser Brody thing here in Puerto Rico that we talked about. I told you that Carlos Colon had to probably pay off the cops so they wouldn't serve the summons or send anything out in the anything.
Yeah, that's horrible. Someone got paid off for that too, I'm sure.
It's terrible that we see in this world that famous people get away with anything, and people like you and me, if we would do something like that, we would be in jail for a really, really long time.
Oh, forget it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'll throw the book at us. Forget it.
I remember this when I lived in St. Louis. There was a guy named Leonard Little. He was a defensive end. He killed a lady. She was pregnant, and she had 2 kids with her. They all died, and he only served 2 years of probation.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, wow, that's
I'm
horrible.
telling you, it's just they treat famous people like gods. I love sports and everything, but that shouldn't be. They're just people like you and me. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I see it like that too. I mean, that's horrible that they could get away with stuff like that. I mean, you know, they probably have the resources to do it, but you know, it's still
but
just a shame.
You have the money for it.
Yeah,
They
you're
should
right.
pay the price, just like O.J. Simpson case. Same thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He got off.
It's just nuts.
All right, let's welcome back.
Steroids, also with the steroids as well. Like
the steroids?
Yeah, when people do
big
steroids
Grizzly
in
steroid
sports,
freak.
they get away with it, but they get like
Yeah. Okay, all right.
I'm a real boss.
We're back.
Was there anything that you took from your experience growing up and put it into your character?
Oh yeah, the hate. I use the hate a lot, man. Thank you, Dad. The whole snake character was me because I didn't want people looking at me. Look at the snake bag. Don't look at me. Don't ask me questions. Look at the snake bag. And everybody fears that. Everybody knows that. Kids loved it because mom and dad went, oh my God, a snake. And they love seeing mom and dad do that. You know, so therefore they love Jake the Snake. Crazy people.
As Jake's stardom continues to reach new heights, Robin seizes the opportunity to pursue a career in wrestling.
I went to North Carolina and trained with Nelson Royal, who was a fabulous wrestler and legend.
And Nelson trained her like one of the guys. Wow, okay.
I wanted to change things. I wanted the girls' matches to be just as exciting, if they could, as the guys. I mean, why not?
When Robin completes her training, she uses her father's connections to show off her skills at a WWF TV taping, and she catches the attention of top promoter Vince McMahon.
So they put me on a dark match with Sherry. I couldn't tell you how long it lasted. I mean, it's a complete, total blur to this day. I have no idea what happened. All I know is that when I got out, Mr. McMahon had said, "Oh my God, she throws a punch like a guy." And I was like, "Cool, all right." And then the next thing I know, I get a package in the mail at my house that is airline tickets and schedule and all that. And I was like, "Wow!" It was a total surprise.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. There's a bulldog up the top rope. A bulldog. Turns her over. Chicken. History has been made here in Paris, France.
At the time, they had Grizz, Sam, Robin, and Jake were all working for the WWE at the time.
In wrestling, the best compliment that you can be given is that somebody say you're a hell of a hand. You're a good worker. That means that you can not only perform pro wrestling at a high level, but you can do it without hurting your opponent. And Sam Houston was the best worker in the family. He was the lightest. He was actually too light. He was painfully thin. And that was what held him back from being used in a more prominent position, especially in the bigger territories, Crockett Promotions, the NWA.
Poor Sam Houston.
Unfortunately, Mike was like a lot of other wrestlers. He got to making good money and stuff, was doing good, and then was drinking.
And what was his drinking like at the time?
Listen, whenever he told my dad that we were getting married, he had 32 Crown and Cokes.
Oh, that's a lot of drinks.
32. It was amazing how much he could drink and still be able to walk.
So did you see that as a problem for him?
The time I thought I would love him enough that it would get better and it wouldn't matter and that my love could conquer all, and it didn't. I just realized that it wasn't me. There was nothing I could have done.
Addictive personality must run through our entire family. I mean, seriously, because there's very strong addictions. You have to find ways to put that self-respect back into yourself.
After years of living on her own, Robin gets a surprise visit from her father, Grizzly.
The bell rings and I go to open it up and I see him standing there, and right by his side, this little girl about 9 years old. I could tell you the color, everything just drained from my body, and I knew for sure this girl's in trouble. So he comes in, and the first thing he says, "Can you make her a daiquiri? Do you have the stuff to make her a daiquiri? She wants to try daiquiris." It took everything just not to absolutely come apart and come unglued. And I said, "No, I don't." Shortly after, he went to the back and he went to bed. I stayed up with her all night. We never went to sleep. And I wanted to ask questions, and I knew what questions to ask. I said, sometimes does he pull off to the side of the road and want to give you a kiss? And she said, "Yeah." It didn't scare her, but she was like, "But yeah, it makes me uncomfortable." He got up the next morning, got all his things together and said, "Come on, we got to go." And I said, "You're going to go, but she's not going anywhere. She's staying right here." I was not letting this girl go anywhere. I think that told him everything he needed to know about how I felt.
What a sick, sick man. 9 years old. Wow. What a sick, sadistic man. Wow.
Terrible guy. Terrible.
Wow.
I don't know why his daughter didn't even call the cops. while he was sleeping. I would have done that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why either. That's shame.
It seems to me like the family shifts the blame to everything, but they're part of it because they let him get away with it. They keep letting him do it, and nothing else happens. That's how I look
Yeah,
at it.
yeah. They could, if they got in trouble for that, they could become accomplices for that, not turn them in.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I say that because it doesn't seem logical that the family is okay with him bringing somebody in. Like if you bring a stray in, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You could get in
yeah,
trouble. Some states have laws like that, and they don't play
mhm.
around.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Absolutely. I mean,
I think also the families of the little girls that were part of this also are liable and responsible because if they allowed them to travel with him, they're just as liable as his family was also. So I would think that would be an accessory.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea to have their kid travel with Grizzly Smith.
I bet they're like, oh, I'll give you wrestling tickets to go. Yeah, right. Jeez, if that would be nowadays, he would be locked up.
Oh, forget it. Yeah, he would be castrated, on through social media, everything. There wasn't social media back then. I mean, forget it. He would have. He
Like
would
I
have been.
said, I think the families, all of them, are their families. His family and the people who allowed that to happen are as liable. But also, what happens with the little girls that are now grown-ups? They're
Oh
probably
yeah,
living in horror nowadays.
yeah. They have. Forget it. Forget it. I'm sure. Yeah, it could bother them years. Yeah, right.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, let's bring in Jacob. I know he had an announcement tonight. What's your announcement, Jacob?
So tomorrow, I buy my tickets for SmackDown Live in the beautiful city of Cleveland.
Oh wow, that's awesome, Jacob. Congratulations.
I'm gonna jump the goddamn barricade, and I'm gonna take that goddamn Universal title and shove it up Nate's goddamn ass.
You're gonna jump.
This is gonna be my goddamn city.
You're gonna jump. You're gonna jump the barricade.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, Jacob. I wouldn't do that.
Matt, you know if you saw that and I beat the fucking hell out of Roman Reigns, you would start laughing your ass off.
Hey, Jacob, leave that to Boots, not you.
Yeah, Boots would do that.
Jake, Robin, and Sam each battle addiction
Okay,
into
we're back.
adulthood.
We're back for a commercial
Sam,
break.
the consequences become a matter of life or death.
Sam Houston had the all-time Texas state record for most DUI offenses. And the reason why that he was not jailed for them long before that he was because Grizzly Smith had been such a big name and such an important person and knew so many people in the state of Texas over all those years and etc. that he was able to get him out of it.
He never spent more than a day or two in jail before Grizz was right there and got him out because he knew somebody. And Grizz just knew everybody. I think he knew something about everybody.
You managed to avoid jail for a while. Was there a time where your dad was able to help you out with that? Or?
I really don't know, because I mean, everything I was ever charged was always first offense, or I think I got a second offense. There's basically always a fine that I'd have to pay, and community service. Anytime I was doing anything like that, any kind of community service, I always gave it my all. I watched 7 fire trucks one day for the parade.
After years of shocking repeat offenses and lenient punishments, Sam's luck has run out. Grizzly is unable to come to his rescue, and Sam is ultimately sent to prison.
If they caught you doing something 20-something times, how many times have you really done it? Right?
The Mothers Against Drunk Driving had gotten his record and had seen all the judges and all the magistrates that had gotten Sam off.
Finally, he did have to go to jail.
They're telling me 30 years. I was at the end of my rope. So 2 days, January the 12th, 2 days up Saturday night. I knew I had to break my neck when I jumped. I said, God, only you can stop this. And I don't. I'm going to tell y'all, I hit the ground with such force. The soles of my feet were bruised for weeks. I know how to tie a knot. These knots broke.
Meanwhile, Jake spirals deeper into new depths of drug and alcohol-fueled addictions.
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. A lot of people in professional wrestling, just like a lot of people in professional sports, a lot of people in rock and roll, have had bad personal habits. Having said that, Jake's were stunning. The one guy that you would think, this guy's not going to make it, and somehow he always did, and still has, he was like the Keith Richards of pro wrestling.
The most important thing in my life for 20 years was cocaine. Above all things. Above sex,
cocaine.
Above money, above children, above wives, above mama, above everything. Cocaine had me. That is really messed up. I will tell you this. Being in the limelight gets you things that you think you want or you need. Because when you do drugs, your idea of a good time changes, brother. You get kind of freaky. You know, at first it was one girl, then it was two girls, then it was three girls doing this with a rabbit and a dog and a donkey and a clown. Hey, having fun. Sitting on the back of a chair with a lamp on my head. It gets stupid.
I guess one of the biggest lows in Jake's career was the Heroes of Wrestling pay-per-view. And this is story number 747,000 of Jake Roberts showing up in no condition to perform or actually function as a human being. A lot of the guys that night put in bad performances just because they were out of shape or past their prime, but with Jake, he was legitimately on planet Neptune. Everybody knew that Jake was not right. And he had a snake, which became a phallic symbol. And it was a 10-year period or more there, where that more often than not, if Jake Roberts made a public appearance, you would hear about Jake Roberts doing something he shouldn't do in public.
The junkie, the liar, the thief. Do you know how much self-hate is involved in admitting that? How I had to look at myself in the mirror? I took all the mirrors down. The ones that didn't, I broke.
Within years of the WWF phasing out their women's division, Robin ends her career as a wrestler and eventually hits her own rock bottom with alcohol abuse.
Drinking was never a problem. I did it really well, better than just about anybody at it. It wasn't necessarily because of not working as much. I think that had more to do with from my childhood. Unfortunately, the result of that is addiction. And even with that, I realized that it wasn't getting me anywhere. And, my father ruined my childhood. And so I'll be damned if he ruins the rest of my life.
Welcome back.
It's
Rory,
crazy.
what's going on?
Crazy. Every time it gets worse and worse. And that's why his family's so fucked up.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I
we
mean,
can't judge people like that, so.
yeah.
We have to be
Jeez.
accepting of each other no matter how crazy they are.
Yeah, I know the drugs, the alcohol, I mean, horrible. He just went down that deep hole, and once you get down there, it's hard to get out. I mean, jeez.
Yep. Hey, by the way, what Jacob was talking about, they're having a pre-sale today for SmackDown at SeatGeek.com, and then he can look for the link of when the day is he wants to go to SmackDown. And then there's a pre-sale code of home for his venue until 10 or 11 o'clock today, so he can buy it ahead of time. I saw something for $30-something.
That's a good deal. Wow, that's a great deal.
It's in the 100 level section, so it's pretty good seats.
100 level. Oh wow. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Who knows if we could see him on TV too?
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be awesome, actually.
Yep.
Hopefully Jacob's here, he could hear that. Or if not, I'll tell him later.
Yep.
What else
So
we
yeah, I
got?
just think that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. But you know what? Hopefully Jake's got his life back now,
DDP has
hopefully.
helped him out greatly.
DDP Yoga, yeah, absolutely.
You know who else should have done it? And he did DDP Yoga already, but he should have done it a long time back. It was Scott Hall. He should have done it way before then too.
Yeah, absolutely. He should have.
I mean, the same thing with Warrior too.
Oh, Warrior, yeah, he would have benefited from that, absolutely.
Or
China, yeah, she would have definitely benefited from that. China. I mean, I think a lot of wrestlers would have benefited from it. I mean, it's too bad, not everyone got that invitation, or I don't know if they did get the invitation, they just didn't go.
It's just like that, some people shift the blame and then they don't want to take responsibility of their own actions.
Yeah, that's true.
All I have to say is the number one thing that keeps you grounded, it's family. And that's
family.
Family, but not always family, like we see in this case.
Complications due to Alzheimer's disease.
Right,
He was
you're right.
77 years old. His biological son, Richard, who was given up for adoption, would be Grizzly's sole caretaker until the end.
What's up, bro, dog?
I got there as quick as I could. And fast. He just passed.
He died while I was in prison. In the worst place in the world that just got the most devastating news in the world.
Well, he's got a lot of good qualities, and he was born out of love, and I still love him.
I thought that with him passing, I wouldn't have to think of some things anymore. Memories don't go away that easily.
Did he ever, at any point in his life, apologize or talk about what he put together?
No. Hell no.
I don't think he thought. No, I don't think he thought he did anything wrong. There was never any kind of serious conversation, apologies, anything like that. I think he thought everything was just fine.
You ever talk to Robin about her abuse experiences?
A few years ago, we finally did. I can't imagine. I can't imagine how devastating that could be to somebody. And Robin, I guess, like my mom, they knew as a child growing up that my father was Superman to me. And they wouldn't do anything to tarnish him because they care for me so much.
Sam idolized his dad. He probably would have forgiven his dad for it rather than helped his sister.
Why do you think that is?
He could make Sam believe that it was Robin's fault. Or he could make Sam believe that it was Jake's fault. It wasn't Grizz's fault. It was somebody else's fault.
I don't blame anybody at all for the lack of being together. That was all done early on by Dad. So, I mean, it's nobody dropped the ball. It's not anybody's fault. It was how it was.
It's weird, Dad. I was probably 10. He never apologized for giving me up for adoption, and I never asked for it. I had no complaints. I mean, how can I complain? I'm the lucky one out of the bunch, is the way I consider it.
With Grizzly's death, his children finally feel safe enough to open up about their experiences from childhood, but their estrangement still exists today.
I think there's a certain amount of hope that and I could be friends. I respect her and I love her very much. And it'd be nice to have a sister.
Yeah, I'd love to be close with everybody. You know, I understand though that we've all got like different paths.
Yeah, I wish I could have spent more time with my siblings. Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, I'd like to try. And after this, I mean, there's a lot of thoughts going through my mind right now. It's maybe I got to figure out how to do that. Bridge I got to cross.
You know, I think this is opening some communication. It might have a little to do with bringing us a little bit closer in. I guess this is why I agreed to go ahead and talk about it, was that I want people to really know it's very, very tough, and I would never say it's easy to get past it. I don't know that you ever do get past it, but you don't have to stay in it. You can be successful. You can overcome it. And for God's sakes, if there's something you're going through now, if anybody's going through it now, tell somebody. You've got to tell somebody. It will not stop. You have to tell somebody, and you will get help.
What I want to tell you is this: you can't glorify what happened to me, but I ain't the only one. There's millions of other kids that are going through the same thing as I speak. If you're one of those kids, run like the wind. Go to the police. Go to your pastor. Just go. And if it's already happened to you, you gotta get help. I'm 65 now, and I'm not ashamed anymore. Still a little angry at times, but not so angry that I have to medicate it. I've been sober now for 10 years. 10 years.
10 years, wow.
I did it. I made it all the way back. Bottom line is, never, ever, ever give up.
Amazing words by Jake the Snake Roberts. Amazing words. Very, very inspirational at the end. I mean, that was incredible. Welcome back, Rory 2.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like
some
like that
interesting
message.
episode. I would give it a 7 out of 10.
7. Yeah, I give it. Yeah, it's definitely I'd say like almost an 8 out of 10. That it was very good. I mean, it was very fast paced, and they put a lot of information in that video.
Absolutely, some things that people have never heard in the past about him. So
yeah, that was a good show. I mean, and I love the message she said at the end too. You know, if there's something going on, you got to get out. You know, and yeah, seek help. You know, and that was a very good message. Very
I
good
just
message.
think it's crazy what happened. I
Yeah.
think some of these guys might be wanting to get in. They want to talk.
Let's welcome back TJ Young.
Hey.
And we got CBP TV. We got King L Moxley.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit because you're the one that was only fucking talking the most and you only can't fucking let in. Matt was going, I wonder what someone else in, and now I had to be all about Rory. So shut the fuck up, Rory, you little fucking prick.
I don't see Michael here.
Oh, Michael Maroney, I'm done with you, Rory. That's with you little faggot. Michael, where are you at, you little faggot?
I don't see Michael. Michael was on the chat though. I haven't seen him.
That was literally bullshit. You only freaking let it Rory and no one else.
Can you mod my alt?
The old channel? Which one is that, CBP TV?
It's the CBP TV Sniff Club Inc.
Is that's your account?
Yeah, it's my other one. If you can mod that one too, because I'm not gonna change my main channel name.
I don't see it on here. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it.
Because I don't want to change my main channel name.
Okay, all right. I got you, man.
Ronnie.
Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Matt's alright. This is my stream now. This is my stream now. First order of business. What's up, guys?
My stream yard now, bitch. I rule this stream yard now, bitch. Look at these little
No,
whip
this
Rory
is
over
me
here.
and... Oh, Matt left. Wait, what happened?
My stream yard now, bitch. Look at this little faggot Rory over here, freaking hitting his microphone. I'm a scared
Wait.
little boy.
Can I co-host with you, Mox?
Never. I
Matt
don't
doesn't
know.
trust me.
Look, this TJ Young, the roach eaters. Oh, me no roach. I mean a roach. There's a roach in my head. Oh, I wonder, what is he wearing? Is he wearing his speedos or something? Dirty, dirty prick. Dirty, dirty man. Dirty, dirty man.
Pedro.
Can you help me kill one of you? Hello, Pedro.
Hello, Pedro.
Rory, what happened to Matt?
What happened to Matt?
I think Salad got out of the attic and put him up in it. I think Salad revolted.
Hello, Pedro. Yes, King Monarch. Oh my god, it's...
Rory, I got a question.
What? What the
what happened to Matt?
boy?
Where's Matt? What happened to Matt? Who muted my mic, bum?
I am the leader of the patrons of YouTube. I am Pedro Levantes.
Hello, Pedro.
Who would I speak to?
Oh, this is El Boricua.
Who are you?
He wants your address, Rory. He wants your address.
Who are you?
Where are you from?
I am the patron of YouTube. I am from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? You sound from another country.
No, I reside in Pennsylvania.
Wait, what state?
He just
Like
said
what city?
At some point in time, all men are masters of their fate. Let every man be the master of his time. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Blasphemy! Blasphemy, I tell you.
Well, you have Pedro name. Are you friends with Napoleon Dynamite?
Or is that, what did you say?
That you're friends with Napoleon Dynamite, right?
My patience is running thin. No need to say what you want to say about that man. I know who I am. But do you know who you are?
Yeah, I'm the king. Me and Pedro, we're the kings of the stream now. Me, Moxley, and Pedro.
Have you eaten on the insane root that devours intellect and takes reason prisoner?
Check, please.
What are you talking about, Pedro? You're making no sense.
You're making.
I do have an IQ very high. I am a 205 IQ.
Well.
Or you mean a IQ of a 2?
No, Rory, no. That's not nice.
Not nice, Rory. How did you talk to Pet like that?
La bandit, derelict, swine. No need for profanity. No need for that.
This is like Matt if he spent one night out of New York.
Where's Matt at? Pedro?
We don't talk about it.
That's charlatan. I do not know where he be. For I must go. I must go.
Add Andy.
For I must go to my home.
You're going to your home or your basement?
Farewell.
Farewell. Why? I don't understand.
Be well, it's me. I was Pedro Lavantes.
Wait,
you little... Yes, it was me, Pedro Lavantes. I'm going to my home, and you're not gonna stalk me, you little charlatan, ready to go. I know what you're really up to, you little gypsy bag.
I think Matt forgot about us again.
And El Vagariqua. And the sleepiness Roriqua.
Oh no, Matt's back. Dang it, I wanted him to forget about us again.
Yeah, well, I'm back, guys. How's everybody doing?
We don't talk about it.
You guys good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I just leaked your address out to everyone. I got it from
My
Gary.
address? You got my address from Gary? That's
Yeah,
not
I got
nice.
in a call with him. I did an interview. That would be funny. I don't think I'd ever be
Oh
able
no,
to get a
it's
question.
Walkie Jake.
Matt, Jacob will keep your
What'd you guys? What'd you say?
Pedro wants you to Adam. Jacob wants you to Adam.
Oh, Jacob, welcome back, Jacob.
I'm buying my SmackDown tickets right now.
Kick
choice.
TJ off. Kick TJ off so Andy can join. Already starts to get on there look like a dork. Pretty please.
All right, TJ, I'll bring you back, TJ.
Wait, Matt.
Bye
what's it called?
back.
Welcome back, King L. Andy.
Matt Pedro took over your stream again.
Yeah.
He did?
I tried to take over,
Yeah.
but it didn't work
Pedro
out.
came back.
I don't even. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Matt, it's
Nah,
you,
he
but if you spend a night in another city.
My IQ's 205 live.
205. Yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah.
He kept saying there's no need for profanity.
Yeah.
Profanity.
No need. Wait, Matt, can you put on
been-
the glasses? Put on the glasses and then scream no need.
Oh, Jacob, did you get the information from Rory? Rory had a about getting tickets for cheaper.
What?
Oh, Rory had some information about getting the tickets by SeatGeek.
I'm running out.
And
Let me take a look.
if you want,
No need for the profanity. Glory to
God
God,
damn,
to
I
the
get
Almighty.
I'm getting fucking fat.
No need for that, my dear.
No
You-
need for the
Matt,
profanity.
sniff the mic
You-
again.
Glory to God
You
should
calm
be.
down, you charlatan.
I made it
You
really to go leave.
Matt, sniff
You
in the mic
calm down,
again.
you charlatan.
Oh,
You calm
SeatGeek.
down.
SeatGeek.
Sniff in the mic again, Matt.
Jacob. SeatGeek.
Macaroni, yellow faggot bitch ass muckass bitch ass. Macaroni, I see you in the chat. Ah, macaroni, I'll wake you up, little boy.
Hi, Michael. Yeah, what's up, Jacob?
Why is Matt so calm?
So. What
Yeah.
the heck? Hold on a minute. Where'd it go? I was just on SmackDown. Where the fuck did it go?
Wait, Matt, I got a question.
El bro.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Rory.
My
I have a
IQ
question.
205 live.
Yeah, what's the question?
Okay. Can we unmod Rory?
Yeah,
What,
can we?
Rory? Why?
Yeah.
No, you cannot unmod Rory because
Jacob, shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
fuck you! Shut up, Jacob! Shut up, turn nipples! 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 Let us speak loud now. Be quiet,
Yeah, let's
Squawky!
speak on
Be quiet,
Rory.
Squawky!
Matt, mute Jacob or kick him off, please.
Yeah. Matt, make me host for 1 second. Let me do
Jacob doesn't
something.
take his meds.
Oh, Rory, that's the link in the chat, Jacob, if you want to check it out. SeatGeek
Who gives a fuck?
for SmackDown.
When it comes to my city, I'll be on another vacation.
And I want to rule your stream.
With code HOME. Code HOME.
Matt, you know what's sad?
What's that?
When WWE comes to my town, I'll be on my vacation at the end of the year.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm in Florida now, but like, that's why I couldn't be on the streams.
Damn, that's too bad. I mean, hopefully, they'll let you. You could catch them next time.
I should go in the Thunderdome and I should make a sign saying Matt Choice rules.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
I
I
would
can make a
appreciate
Gary
that.
sign too. I can make a Gary sign as well.
Hey, Gary sign?
Yes, Andy. L.
It's King L. Andy.
Yes. Unmod Rory.
Yeah, do it,
I'm
Matt,
not
please.
Rory.
He deserves it. Please, trust
Kick
me.
TJ hard. Kick
Welcome back, DJ.
Young.
Okay.
Rory,
Do
you
you agree with Rory should be unmodded?
Well, we got a new faction. We got King
Sniff
Jacob.
Club.
They are a bunch of peasants that group. They're all a bunch of charlatans.
I want to join
got-
the NWO.
Oh, well, TJ wants to join. Jacob.
Who wants to join the Sniff Club? Because of Matt, do it to your mic again.
Do what?
Sniff into your mic again. No, you had to like put the mic right up to your nose.
TJ Young, you eat cockroaches there, media.
No, Matt, do it 10 times
don't
faster.
even clean your hands.
10 times faster. Nah, I can't. I'm gonna get dizzy.
You're gonna get Johnny Boots.
Oh, Johnny Boots, yeah.
Macaroni.
He came back, Johnny Boots, you know. He's back in Brooklyn, Johnny Boots.
How's
Yeah,
this so
he
cold?
said that the COVID vaccine turned him gay.
He might come back to streaming, you know, just so you guys know. He might come back.
Oh no,
Steal his
no,
viewers, Matt.
God, goodness Lord.
You guys don't want to see him come back to streaming?
No, I'm not gonna watch him.
Really? Why? Isn't he funny?
KSI's funnier.
Oh.
Making fun of Michael Maroney is funny on your string yards.
That's no, Moxley. The reason we got all those dislikes is because of you and him.
Probably.
Well, I got a lot of dislikes on the Ultimate Warrior one. I don't know how I got so many dislikes.
You probably said something offensive again.
I'm never required. I'm back to rule the stream yard. It's my stream yard now, bitch. I'm ready
Just
to go.
Moxley just reminded me of King Julian for a second when you were doing that.
What's up, Rory?
Ended the pre-sale at 10 o'clock.
Hey, man, retail at 7 o'clock on the WWE Network at 7 o'clock in Cleveland, Ohio. Eastern Standard Time.
They just ended the pre-sale? Oh, so Jacob missed out, huh?
Yep. That it said not available till tomorrow now. But it was available till 10.
Send help, please. Send help
Okay.
to Matt's basement, please.
I don't have access to the basement.
Then why am I still locked in there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That evil laugh. That's the laugh he did when he put me in his basement. Do you want to see a picture I made for you?
You got a picture?
Yeah,
What picture
I
you got?
Are you sure you want to see it?
I don't know what it is.
Oh no, TJ Young's picking up more cockroaches. Yummy, yummy,
What's up,
yummy,
DJ?
yum, I'm Chinese. What's up, DJ?
Wait, Matt,
What's up,
solo me
DJ?
for a second. Put me on the thing
Yeah.
again. Like, solo me out. Yes.
Solo. I bet you solo.
That's you.
Solo teacher, yeah.
The angry snowman.
That's funny.
I can make more. You just gotta do some funny poses. Do some funny poses. I can make you the Uso. I can try to make you Kurt Angle too.
Really?
Yeah, I can make you bald.
Matt, it was
Wow.
WWE sent out as a pre-sale for an hour only.
Oh, when is that?
No,
Too
that
late, Matt.
happened
You already
already.
missed out, you bum.
Oh, okay.
When I was looking at it when we were on the show, I was gonna send it, but I was gonna ask you permission for it. So.
Oh, yeah, you can absolutely send it.
Wait, Matt, go to the camera more. I gotta get a good picture of you. That way I can edit you. Trying to make a mugshot, Matt.
Sent it for that reason because I don't know if you were gonna give me permission for it.
Oh, no, you can do it. Absolutely.
I can't do it anymore since it's already gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, stay with Matt. Stay. Nope, put your head back that way. Back a little bit to the right. Or to the left. No, other way.
What do you think
now
about
move
the
a bit. No, move to the, to the to the left. Yeah. No, like, move your chair to the left a bit. Oh, I gotta turn my phone back on. Okay, stay there. Okay. Alright, I got the picture. I'm gonna make you a pretty boy.
So, what do you think about the cuts, Matt?
What'd you say, Rory?
What do you think about the roster cuts?
I think it's a shame that they're cutting all this talent. I mean, but you know, I'm sure it's for something, right? They're probably going to do something with the extra money.
They're gonna sell WWE.
Saving up the money, like bringing Cena, Brock Lesnar, Becky Lynch, and
Oh.
I hear that it's a strategy.
Oh yeah, man, I made you pretty girl.
They want their stock to get higher.
Oh, okay.
It's higher.
I see what you're saying.
But that makes no
I
sense
see.
to me.
Yeah, well, that's not nice what they're doing. But you know, they're just doing it for business. I know that.
I gotta relaunch my thing. Hold on.
Where do you see Braun going?
I can see him going either Impact or AEW. I mean, he should go there. Like, he could be a shoo-in, man. Like, Universal Champion, ex-Universal Champion. I mean, forget it.
But see, that's the thing. That they don't have many tall people in.
Do you like my picture, Matt?
So who would he take?
I can do some more if you want. I just gotta get you to strike some poses.
That's a good picture. TV.
I'll do one every week.
That's a good picture. I like it.
You know who you look like?
What do I look like?
Sammy Guevara.
Oh, Sammy Guevara. I don't know. I don't know, but
I can't face you because you get taken down.
But I'd say I don't know. We'll see what happens though. What you up to, TJ?
Nothing.
Okay.
Matt, can we play some fact or cap real quick?
Fact or cap? What do you want to fact
Is
or
it
cap?
true when there's a bug around, you run to Sarah and make her do it? Make her kill it?
Fact.
Also, is it true that you deleted Discord?
No, cap. I didn't
For
delete
real?
it. Yeah, I didn't delete it. It's still there.
I was told you deleted it, so I deleted the server.
You deleted it? Oh, no, I didn't delete it.
Oh yeah, by the way, Kenny's gone for good now.
Kenny, where'd he go?
He left the community.
Why?
Because of the whole Rory thing.
Really? He left? Where'd he go?
Just away from the stream.
That's messed up. I'm sure he'll be back. So, Wild Monster. Hey, Michael. Yeah, I'm looking forward to SummerSlam, Money in the Bank, Survivor Series. Hopefully Hell in a Cell is good. I don't know. We'll see.
Wait, Matt, did you... So you saw how Braun Strowman got released, right?
Yeah.
That's because his contract was big. Some of the stars who weren't fired are thinking that WWE's going into sale because Strowman's contract was huge.
Oh, wow. So they're trying to sell the whole company?
I guess. I mean, apparently Sami Zayn got released too, but...
Sami Zayn?
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow, that's horrible. They're getting rid of a lot of people. And they're going back on the road.
Yeah. Are you gonna go to if they go to New York, are you gonna go?
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I mean, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see.
I don't want to do the Thunderdome because I don't want to go through like Facebook and stuff.
Thunderdome? Yeah, I've never done it before.
I could do it and just hold up a MATTROISE World Sun. That's what I did though. What culture? And I got banned on all of them. I can't. They all hid me. They said they respected me though for all the dedication.
Oh, they respected you for the. You.
Yeah, I had like 6 accounts and I made 2 more.
Oh, okay. Well, we got someone else on the stream. What's that? My show now.
Moxley.
El Boricua!
Not again. You made me choke last week.
You shut your mouth, I'm eating.
I swear to God, last week I was choking. I choked on water. And I woke up and it hurt to breathe. It hurt to
You drown
swallow.
with water. Now let me tell you something, Moxley, you little shit. Don't you ever say I talk too much and hog a stream. I'm El Boricua!
Moxie's grew up to be a comedian. Not fall out of your chair. When you fall out, what happened? Did you just like...
I don't know. I don't remember what made me laugh so hard, but I fell out of the chair. I couldn't believe it.
It was probably something I said.
No, Rory. No, Rory, it wasn't. You weren't even here.
Keith Lee, Hardy, and Liv Morgan are next. Oh, jeez. Yeah, WWE, they're firing a lot of people. It's just a shame. Just a shame they're doing that. I mean, hopefully,
Hopefully
more.
they won't release me.
Yeah.
Nah, my car's on fire. But yes, join us. My car's on fire. But
I'm already
what do
ahead
I
of you.
do?
I remember that comment. Yeah, I was a little worried when you said that.
You do realize I can't drive, right?
Well, hey, you never know. I mean, I was driving when I was young too, so I wouldn't know.
How old do you think I am?
I gotta say, I don't know. Yeah, 14?
No.
13.
15?
No.
15?
No, according to Leanne, I'm like 11 or something.
You're 11? Wow.
No, I'm saying according to Leanne.
Oh, okay.
I'm not though. I'm way older.
12.
It's 16.
I'm gonna turn on my webcam. Do I look like I'm 16?
No, you look like you're 12, maybe 3/4.
My face when Rory enters the stream.
Well, if you're 16, you could probably get your driving permit. So
I'm not 16. Look at me. I'm not 16. Oh, hold on. I'm not 16.
Oh, okay, all right, that's okay.
Why? Are you gonna lock me in your basement 2 times, not 3 times?
No, I don't even have access to a basement.
You probably threw the key away when you locked me and Salad away.
No, I wouldn't do that to you guys.
What you say, Moxley? I'm a man. I'll go ahead and you say something about me again, Moxley.
I remember when he started talking bad about Mike, and I just said, "Whoa, you can talk about Mox like that, but not Mike," and he just left.
Moxley's Australian. It doesn't matter.
We didn't get Michael Maroney on the stream tonight, though. He was on the chat, though.
Yeah, but I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
Matt, can you do like roller coasters and stuff?
Roller coasters? I don't ride them that often, but yeah, I would ride them if I'm at a.
Do you have like
park,
do
yeah.
you have like a pen or whatever?
A pen?
Yeah, and like a piece
Yeah,
of paper.
Yeah, what about it?
Write down Gale Force, Ocean City, New Jersey, and search it up on YouTube. I went on it.
Wait, Gale Force?
Uh-huh. And then just put OC and J.
OC what?
NJ.
Ocean City, New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, search it up after the stream and watch the thing. I went on it.
What is it? Is it a crazy roller coaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I have an announcement. Can I be mod? Please make me mod.
Yeah.
That's me. That's literally me.
Happy Pride Month, Boots.
Yeah, Boots is he's back in Brooklyn though.
You're forgetting about Matt. You're supposed
He
to
might
say
be
it to
coming
him.
back to streaming.
Matt hasn't taken the vaccine.
Yeah, I haven't taken it. Yeah,
I'm supposed to get it, but I won't change it all because I've been on this stream, so I have like the antidote to being what happened to what's his face Boots. I have the antidote.
Austin Steele. Yeah, you guys find you guys watching the Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather?
No, I'm not gonna waste my time watching. It's like Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor. Jake Paul's gonna
just
die.
an exhibition.
Paul is gonna. Logan Paul might have a chance against this guy, but
it's an exhibition. They're not going to go all out.
Exhibition.
If Logan Paul went all out, Floyd has too much of the fight IQ to just demolish him.
Yeah.
You're talking about different caliber type of fighter right there. So, like for the Paul brothers to even be in that is a joke. Floyd's in there purely for the money.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what's going to happen.
Either Floyd's going to win or it's going to be a draw.
Yeah. I don't see it going to a draw because I don't think Mayweather wants that on his record, right?
Well, it's exhibition.
Mayweather's gonna make like quick work of him. Logan Paul might stand up a bit of a chance, but it's nothing. It's nothing big. It's like the whole Logan Paul KSI thing. That thing was horrible. KSI throws worse punches than Matt.
Yeah, Boots is still doing the soap thing. Actually, yeah, he's still doing it.
What, dropping it?
Yeah.
I really wanted to say something just like that. But you already got to it.
Love Boots. He's all right.
Yeah. He might go back to streaming. He might go back.
I'll watch.
Yeah.
Wait, are you still gonna stream when he's streaming, or are you gonna let him have all your viewers that you work so hard to steal? I mean, earn.
No, yeah, I will. I'll let him stream, and then I'll stream the show. Yeah,
Could you stream like Raw or something?
right. Yeah, I mean,
What would you
we'll
stream
see.
anyway?
We'll see what happens. I mean, what shows he wants to do, and I'll see.
Give him Dark Side of the Ring, and that's it.
Dark Side. I don't know. We'll see.
Also,
I
give
mean,
him NXT because you don't even do NXT.
NXT. I can give him NXT. Yeah, it's a good idea, actually.
When I'm on like your streams, I don't waste my time. Like on Raw, I'll put it on, but if it's NXT or SmackDown, I rarely just turn it on.
I want to give
on your stream because I don't waste. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you. I mean, I would probably want to give him the bigger shows though, because just to see if he gets more subscribers. But I don't know. We'll see.
Did you make the TV title yet?
Oh yeah, I got it. I got it ready for tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up.
Bet.
For tomorrow.
Also, if you guys want Matt's address, just go on my YouTube. I'll tell you guys all his address, all his credit card info, all his social security, and all his search history.
That's great right there, mate. I need his number because I need my money back.
Yo, MATTROISE.
Yeah.
So I found out Impact gonna have fans
Oh yeah, when?
at Slammiversary.
Didn't they
Oh,
already have
that's cool.
Slammiversary? They had it like 6 times this year. What's TNA? Like, what's the difference between TNA and Impact? Total nonstop action. Like, what did they change it for?
One has Hogan, the other doesn't.
Yeah, true.
Well, I take that back. They both have a Hogan, just different genders and colors.
Yeah. One has OBD for Matt, one doesn't.
ODB. Yeah, she was one of my favorites in Impact TNA.
I don't really blame you for stop streaming that. It probably wasn't. I turned it on like once. It was okay. It's just like I don't know. It's just not that good.
I like streaming. I mean, I've been doing it for a few years now. I mean, I like it.
Man, I want some ECW.
Oh yeah, ECW. I mean, that was the best.
Fuck all this WWE shit. AEW's all right, but bring back some ECW.
They could easily do that at this point. They could easily do that, but Vince is just too lazy.
Well, somebody else will just have to start it. Vince don't want to do it anymore.
Well, Vince is smart, and then Vince forgets to take his medicine, then he's stupid.
Vince is genius. He's all about that money.
Yeah.
Moxley, what's going on?
You sound like Mike at like or Matt at like a debate, screaming veganism.
You leave me alone, Moxley.
Yeah, I'll do both shows for it.
Yeah, Brody, fucking bitch.
What did you say, Moxley? What did you say, you little shit?
Shut up, Brody, you stupid Puerto Rican.
Matt, let me send the link to this little bastard.
You know what scares me the most?
I'm sorry, at the end of that 10 o'clock.
Do you know what the scariest thing on earth?
Yeah,
Big Bird. It's Big Bird.
The guy's the scariest thing on this earth. And Michael Maroney. Yes.
What about Big Bird?
I know.
Big Bird?
Yeah, Big Bird tried to lock me in his basement too.
Oh, I don't.
Except he failed, unlike Matt.
Like, seriously, what is Teacher Young even doing on here? He's doing nothing. She's sitting here looking at the camera.
I can hear you, Moxley. Shut up, Moxley.
You shut up,
roll
you
your
little
eyes
faggot.
in the back of your head.
You faggot. Shut up, faggot. Shut up, you little bitch ass.
Go ahead,
I
Moxley.
ain't cockroaches. Shut up, you little nerd bitch. I
He
eat
has
cockroaches,
Tourette's.
yummy, yummy cockroaches. Yummy, yummy cockroaches. I love Dalton Hart. Little creep bastard. Shut your mouth, TJ Young, you little pighead nose pig ass bitch. I'm TJ Young. Oh, TJ Young. Oh, I'm a real boy. I'll beat your butt, you little boy. I'm Maroney. Oh, TJ Young. Oh, yeah, you little fucking picking his nose.
He's TJ's doing research.
That's enough, Moxley. You can pick on me all you want, but you're not going to pick on all these other people, because I'm a man. And man, I'm going to knock you out and spank you.
Paul will last 2 rounds, Rory says. All right, we'll
Rory,
see.
your mod has lasted too long. Now, you know what to do. Get him out of here.
I'll eat my boogers.
That's what Matt does on a daily basis.
And I eat cockroaches. Oh, I'll pick up a cockroach. I'm not a cockroach.
I wish you would stop all that cussing.
Wait, Matt, is Gatorade keto friendly?
The sugar-free one.
So, like, what's it called? I don't even know what
Gatorade Zero.
Yeah. What about Propel? Like, that's all Propel, like the water.
Yeah, they got Propel Zero too, I think, right?
I don't know. They just got this. It says it has 0 calories, but it's like full of sugar.
Yeah, if it's 0 calories, it wouldn't have the sugar in it.
I think it says 0 calories per bottle.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there shouldn't be any sugar in it. What's up, Danny?
I think it has caffeine in it though, so that's probably what keeps me up till like 12 o'clock at
I'm
night.
TJ Young. I'm the real boy. I'm a real boy. I ain't a cupidity. I'm a real boy. I eat my boogers and I just picked up a cockroach. I'm a dirty, filthy idiot. I just put my head
I gotta relaunch stream, sorry.
and haven't even wiped my own hands. Oh no!
I gotta be honest, yeah. Gatorade or Powerade, Rory. I tried to drink it one time when I was working out, and I couldn't quench my thirst. It was like horrible.
Yes, you must read your king's comments, Rory, to go, or you'll get spanked.
Thanks, Matt. My audio thing like cut out or whatever. I don't even know.
Why just not see that TV, you little shit? I'm a premium. You can't tell me what
Yo, Matt, could you like unmod Rory like for real? Like real talk right now. Could you actually unmod him?
What? He hasn't done anything. He's
He almost made you quit. Yeah, it was for one night, but he still almost made you quit.
Well, even if I was gonna quit, it was just gonna be that one night. I was gonna come
exactly. But he didn't defend you when you were getting attacked by the 6'9" guy.
I don't know. I think he was.
Saying.
I don't know. I mean, well.
Hey, Rory, you little faggot, I'll get your little fucking buddy sat there, get fucking ready, you little goofball. 6'9" faggot, yes, that's once. It's a friendly road. You're a New York.
6'9" like the kids.
Yo, Matt, do you want to join the Sniff Club?
What's the Sniff Club?
It's with me,
Rory
Salad, and a couple other people. You want to join?
Rory loves to sniff clubs.
No, Rory's not allowed in. Rory is not allowed to join.
Only if Rory's allowed to join the Sniff Club.
What do you guys sniff?
Everybody listens to Rory.
Nothing. Well, it's all because of what happened when I think it was Moxley or whatever. Moxley and Salad were saying to Michael, "You love to sniff Rory."
TJ loves to sniff Rory. Look, he's known for it. He's big nose.
Do you want to join us? Do you want to join the Sniff Club Inc?
Well, I'll think about it. I'll
No,
think
you're
about
on the spot.
You know,
5 seconds. 5. 4. 3. 2.
No, I was very impressed with TJ last week, though. I mean, he picked up that insect like it was nothing, and A lot of people can't do that. I mean, I certainly can't do that. I mean, that's pretty
my
tough,
God, we have a
TJ.
special respect for you here.
Did you notice he didn't even wipe his hands after touching it? He touched the controls and eating his pizza. He's a dirty
He
freak.
left.
Yay! Oh, yay!
Yo,
No,
Matt,
but
you
that
should
was
stream
pretty
till
tough.
12.
12? Well,
Yeah.
I'll see.
Wait, bring Sarah on. Bring Sarah. We have to have a word with her.
You have to go to bed. You
We have to have a word with her.
She's camera shy. She doesn't like to be on the
No,
camera.
we have to tell you your search history.
You have to go to bed. You have to go to bed and sleep, Kiko Torres. No Fortnite for you. I interrupt.
Yeah, you ketogenic. Go to sleep.
No Fortnite for you.
You ketogenic.
No Fortnite for you. I'm throwing on your keto out and I'm throwing the PlayStation and I'm throwing you out with your ear.
Let's wholesome streams. Wait, are we still live?
Yeah.
Dang it. Can you go unlive?
No.
Randy Paula. Oh, yeah,
Is
Randy
there-
Paula. No,
No. No, he's
we
voting
just
me
feel-
as
yeah.
a co-host. My
Next week.
entertainment as a co-host is so entertainment.
Yeah,
But I
so is
won't
my
join.
entertainment as co-host. Mine is
But I won't
100%
join.
good.
But
But
Rory was
Matt
the
doesn't
worst
trust me.
co-host ever.
Matt
Rory was the
doesn't
worst
trust me
co-host ever. Already was going. You know, man,
Matt, why
when
don't you
I
trust me
saw
co-hosting?
Andre the Giant, he was 9 feet tall.
Matt, you should one day let me co-host something and see how good I do.
All right.
I didn't want
CBTV,
Question.
okay.
Question. I must
Elvis did a good job. Elvis did a good job.
I do a good job at everything I do.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Question.
Yes, Joe.
Question. What do you think of Austin Benisher saying question a lot? Question.
He likes to ask questions, you know.
Same with Joe. Can I time out Joe if he spams like that?
Yeah. Yeah, give him a time out.
Reigns.
For real?
Reigns. So I want to suck him. I'm Roman Reigns. I love Roman. We're gonna do something dirty behind the back curtains. Roman Reigns. That's
I mean, I get him
Roman
saying it a
Reigns.
couple times, but it just gets too much. It just gets too much when he says, Matt, what do you think of Roman Reigns Universal Championship, Jey Uso Universal World Heavyweight Championship? It's like, it's too much.
It's because fucking he's a stupid Samoan coconut freaking idiot. There's not defending his title. He's a coconut. I'm Roman Reigns. I'm a coconut. Oh, yo,
Matt's a daily fan.
You have to get the villains. You know what? John Cena's coming back for a return match with Roman Reigns. It'll be no holds barred TLC match. I thought TLC has no holds bars in it too, but it's just named TLC. You fucking idiot.
The Learning Channel.
Yeah.
Matt learns a lot from TLC. That's where he learned to fake keto. Yeah, I know your secret.
Who's getting yelled at?
Matt should name the channel Keto and Rorian.
Yeah, Matt, because all you do is let Rory on until the show ends.
No, Michael.
Bum.
Michael Baroni.
Michael, I love you, Michael.
Yeah,
I love you, Michael.
come join Michael Maloney.
Wait, Matt.
Come
Yeah.
Michael Maroney.
You gotta join my Blaze Mania wrestling stream so I can give you mod.
Okay, well, when are you gonna go on again?
I don't know. Whenever YouTube lets me.
Oh,
I'm trying to
okay.
go live on this account, but YouTube won't let me.
I am a real boy. Do you know Michael? He's a real boy, Matt. He's a real boy.
What's up, Michael? You want to hop on, say hello?
Nope, Mox. If
Gonna-
he comes on, you cannot start a fight with him. Not
Sure,
again.
it's
It is
Maroney
too late for this.
Moxley
It is
too.
too late.
I've been
Be
waiting
quiet,
for this
CBTV.
forever.
Be quiet, CBTV. We will start a fight with him, and you can just shut up and you can suck on a coffee.
Yeah, Michael, I have Instagram. Yeah, check the link in the description. I have
Matt also,
Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Matt also
Oh
has
yeah, I
OnlyFans.
have Instagram too. You want it? You want it? I will text you. I will
No,
text you,
Moxley.
motherfucker.
We do not want your Insta. I think Matt does. I think Gary does too.
Gary does what?
Gary wants everyone's Instagram.
Let me tell you something about me. I don't have my teeth at all still, so you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, little 16-year-old.
Do you remember Justice for
Fucking
Andy?
nothing.
Fucking nothing. Since 1979.
Oh, Michael says he's gonna hop on.
Mox just sounds like a little kid on Christmas.
I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. I grew and I'll kick your ass, boy. I'll make my Rooney.
Moxley, don't get excited. He's not gonna come on till next time.
Oh, he's gonna come on next time.
He wants to start a fight with you, Mox. He's just gonna he said, "Don't worry, Mox." He's gonna end this thing once and for all.
Yeah, that's my Instagram name, MATTROISE. Yeah, just check.
That's not Matt's real name. That's his tax fraud name. His real name is Pedro Lifa.
No, it's not. You shut up, idiot. You just ruined the whole.
Matt commits tax fraud.
No.
Yeah, don't be saying that. IRS loves tax fraud.
I'm running
Just like Matt
now.
loves
My
kidnapping.
stream now, bitch. My stream now, bitch. Listen here, you little fuckers. It's my stream now, bitch. I'm ready to go. When Matt gets seated, it'll be my stream. It'll be all about me. And you'll listen to me and my rules. You will never
I'm not
join
gonna
my
listen to
stream
Rory's
yards.
rules. Forget Rory's rules. I don't even. That's literally, even if like eventually I get my mod taken for not listening to Rory's crappy rules, it won't do anything at it.
Listen here, CBTV. I'm ready to go. Your mod will be taken.
Okay, Michael. Yeah, come back anytime, man. Don't worry.
I think you should come on today because you're not promised tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, Michael. You never know, man.
Power might go out. Internet might go out. Might not have a chance.
You might even die too.
Yeah.
Mox's assassin is on his way.
Only do StreamYards once a week, so you gotta hop on.
But I already do StreamYards for stocks on the ring, but nothing else, so I don't have these annoying fans joining me through Raw. That's how Matt really feels, I know it.
Rory, do you think we should time out Drew every time he comes on stream?
Not every time. If he gets excessive.
I should tell him you said you hate Roman Reigns. Then he'll get aggressive at you and just start like going all caps, going, "How dare you? I will."
We only like Roman when he has cancer.
I always do a Dolores Simmons impression. Do a Dolores. Do a Michael Alexander Jr. impression.
Wait, do my impression.
Oh, do a CVP, whatever TV. All right, hold on.
Do a Michael Alexander Jr. impression.
Well, I'll get to it real quick, Moxley. Okay, just chill.
That's Gary.
No, Gary has death raw here, mate. It's easy to do that.
Gary is like this. Gary. Duh.
On tonight, Bart, then I'm the baddest player in the world. I'll give out free skins. Take care of these trolls.
Oh, you don't want to see Moxley's face? Oh yeah. I can remove Moxley here. There you go. See, Moxley's not there now.
Wait, do my impression, Elvis.
I just did. All you do is just talk in the same voice and just go straight in like this. I'm locked in the basement.
Okay, Michael. All right.
Save me.
Be safe. All right. Well, you can hop on. See, Moxie's not here.
No, this is just let Mox back in. Let the balance the beams again. Oh, TJ
right, well,
Young wants. Oh no, I thought TJ wanted him, but no. Moxley wants back in.
Okay. All right, I'll put Mox back on.
No.
Okay.
Bomb.
Okay, Michael. Okay,
Well,
welcome back.
That was rude and disrespectful. I'll kick you off your stream next time, Mr. Pedro Levantes.
I don't know who Pedro is.
I don't even.
Certainly
Wait, no.
not you.
Can I do an impression of you for a second?
Sure.
Skips over everyone's comments but Rory. Yeah, Rory. Yeah.
Hey,
ketogenics.
Elvis, do a Michael Alexander Jr. impression.
What's up, y'all? I want another banger. I'll take 4 Big Macs. Give me another 5 extra French fries. Oh, my heart. Oh, yeah, milkshake.
Could be that. You don't know.
You got it, Rory.
Look, don't be just typing. Just go up here with Moxie and y'all just go at it. And I'll shut the
Shut
fuck
up, Rory,
up.
you little faggot ass bitch. Shut up, Michael, you little faggot fucking bitch. You little goofy fucking looking motherfucker. I will destroy you again, you little bitch. I'm a real boss.
Well, I'm a man. And I'll beat you like a man, Moxie.
I love how he says all this.
I'm a skinny little man. I'm a macaroni. LIVESTREAM on now. You want to look at myself free.
Rory keeps trying to get Michael on. He wants to get the attention away from him.
Come on, do it, Rory. Come on, get your son Michael on.
What y'all going to debate about?
1 or 2, I don't even know. Whatever time I fall asleep at. Sarah's gonna make Matt go to bed here in a bit.
No,
just yell at him.
I thought he said, what are you guys going to debate about?
Anything.
Anything. Just yell at him because he's a goofy little fucker.
I could debate Matt.
I'm a real boy and I'm Michael Maroney. I will fuck you up, Michael Maroney, you little fag, you little gypsy, you little Joe. I will fuck you up like Pakistan, you little bitchy ass bitch. I'm American stranger, governor. I'm Michael Maroney.
This is the fun StreamYards group. Forget having Leanne.
Hey,
on
Danny,
here.
welcome back, Danny.
Leanne
Well,
doesn't
we
need
haven't
to be
seen
on
Leanne.
here. Yeah, good. I'm okay with that. I still think she doesn't like me from when I first came on the stream.
Really?
Probably.
I'm Michael Maroney. Now we can. I'm Michael Maroney. I'm in the mental institution now. I was stuck on my head. I am completely brain dead. I'm Michael Maroney. I got myself free for you, pretty boy.
Don't talk about my son like that. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding, Matt.
Well, me and Dolores don't sound like this either, but I like being mother. He's my mother. That's all.
Can you give Leanne her money back?
Well, Dolores, how about you come on here?
Dolores, bitch. Yeah, come on, Dolores, get bitch.
Who's getting yelled at?
Moxley.
No, it's not trivia.
It's probably Matt. It's probably Matt.
No trivia.
Like you little bastard, you go on there on the internet and you just cuss all the time. Come here, bring my boomerang. Yeah, Governor.
I typed in when Missy Erica, whatever, timed out Dolores on the gaming stream. I said, Dolores, I think you'll live. It's just a timeout.
There's no telling which Dolores that is, though. There's so many of them.
And don't blame them either.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
They're all evil. Hey, Matt, you should unlock Dolores and block her and block Cullum too.
Yeah,
Cullum? Yeah.
Don't block me though, because I'm good.
You'll never be able to block Dolores. Let's go ahead and get that.
There's too many
out the way.
Doloreses.
There's too many Doloreses.
She literally cheats in trivia.
She cheats more than you, Mike.
Yeah, member of the NWO. Yeah, look at that.
It's not even fair. Freaking most people don't get the comments. And freaking all that she's doing is
Wait, hold up. Mox. Did you let TJ and NWO? Did you let... Did you let him in NWO?
A member of the NWO.
Matt, when we going to have another Iron Man?
Iron Man. Oh, that's we're gonna have to do that in probably in a week or so.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
The Hate Club, the longest running tag team champions ever.
Hate Club is pretty much all disbanded.
Yeah.
Everybody fighting everybody.
Liam's like the only member left. Didn't you guys drop her?
But Dolores cheats in trivia. It's not even fair. You can't even read no one else's comments. You need Walker and Amata. Same quote of Column.
Cena.
You need to block Column's fake accounts too.
Rock, Austin, Shamrock.
Name the female wrestler. Cena.
If you don't want to block Column, if you don't want to block Column, can I block his fake accounts?
Yeah. You could block it. You could block his fake accounts. Yeah.
Don't block my fake accounts. Those are good fake accounts.
Yay! And can you unmod Dolores too? Can you unmod Dolores too?
You should definitely. I'm kidding. Don't unmod me. I just got mod. I'm a good guy.
Well, if Dolores does something wrong, I'll let him mod her.
But what does Dolores do? She does not even help the stream. She does not time that one out. When someone's raiding, when she sees someone times them out, she times them out then. But not when they are raiding the channel, like an example. She doesn't time it out then. She waits to someone else to time them out. So it's bullshit. Fuck you, Dolores Simmons.
How dare you? You don't talk to me that way.
Right, next time What Culture goes live, I will try to go back on our stream.
All right, guys. Well,
make more counts. No, don't end it, please. I have nothing better to do.
I don't want to, but yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Tell Sarah she can. Tell Sarah.
I click you behind the head and you get to watch, and then I'll care. Stream you done.
She's gonna lock up your phone, steal your streaming equipment.
Gonna break that shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a chair go upside Matt's head. He's gonna go down, and camera's gonna fall. And just gonna see her stomp him.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Nobody can stream.
Bring her on the stream, please. For 2 seconds, just make her say hi, please.
No, she's camera shy.
Just do it.
No, she doesn't want to be on.
Do it for your mods. Out of all we've done for you.
I'm from Hong Kong. Get the
guys.
All right, Matt.
I'll see you guys. All right, Elvis.
Have a good
all right, CB.
Wait, Matt, did you sub to the channel?
Moxley.
Bye.
Wait,
yeah. I think I'm sub.
Which one? Which channel?
CB TV. This one.
Yeah, make sure you gotta tell everyone to subscribe to that.
Okay. I'll tell everyone
right now. Scream it in New York. Wait, was that Sarah?
Right. That's Sarah. Yeah. All right, guys. Be safe. Be well. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. MATTROISE signing out. I'll see you guys next time. All right.